Hello guys, so I've been using the Android 9 Pie for about 1 week now, since Christmas Day. So I haven't seen any active bugs or anything, but there's definitely a couple of things that I wish that they change for the next update. Being a previous Lineage user, I was using Lineage 15.1 on my Lite Pro 3. I really like this phone, but somehow I bricked the phone. So now I had to choose a new phone, and this came up on my list, and it was within, the price range and also with all the specs that I wanted. So one of the updates that I wanted them to include is to add the gesture with the shortcut where you can long hold the power as a shortcut to trigger the backlight as a flashlight. Because on my old phone I used to be able to just hold the power and then the torch will come out. So this update is limiting a lot of the shortcuts. So there are only this handful of shortcuts for the Android 9 Pie. I mean, it's not that much. I mean, the only one that I can really use is the jump to camera, which is the triple tap to trigger the triple tap to the power button to trigger the power button. So that's the only shortcut that I find that's useful. So another change that I wish they included is the ability to change the notification bar. So right now in this update, you can't hide or show the battery percentage. The only thing that you can do is if you go to the display, these are the only options you have. And these are, pretty standard. The other good thing is, you can change the dark theme of your device, and then light, and then automatic. So that's one of the only thing that you can change. And for the battery, I mean, I know some phones they put the battery percentage on the battery folder, but I still can't find anything here. If you go to battery, nothing's here. But luckily, this phone is really good on battery. My last charge was 23 hours ago, and I'm a moderate to heavy users, and there's still a good amount of juice left on this phone, so which is great. Usually it'll last me more than a day easily of usage. As you can see, these are what used the most battery. So the last thing that I want to talk about is the brightness. So before, when it was a quarter to a tenth, it will be pretty bright, but now the brightness level is usually around to middle, where you can actually see the phone with enough ambient light. And then if you turn up to the max, obviously you got the maximum brightness, which is pretty bright, with really high pixel density, since this phone is 400, I think 428 ppi, so which is pretty high for a phone like this, in this price range. So it's not bad. So another update that they recently put in for the Android 9 is that they allowed you to maximize the screen on the YouTube. So as you can see right here, you can zoom in on the video. Here you go. You can zoom in. You can see the notch here. It's completely filled. Before it wasn't. So now you have the capability of zooming in and put it in the full screen, which is nice. Before it was, you do miss out on a lot of the screen here. Phone for a month now. Would I recommend this phone? Yes, I would definitely recommend this phone. This phone, you know, packs everything you need. Camera is, you know, decent quality. The phone is lightweight. It's not too heavy for a 4,000 milliamp battery. Resolution of the screen is nice. The phone is really snappy. I never really had much lag to it. Obviously, it's not a flagship phone, but you know, it does multitasking quite nice. There's little lag, and it loads, you know, the apps, you know, at a you know, pretty good pace, and it's not slow. Compared to my Lite Pro 3, this phone is definitely a little bit narrower. So it's, if you have a, you know, smaller hand, it's easier to hold. But you know, I do miss the wider screen though, because the wider screen allows you to see more things, allows you to see, you know, the YouTube videos better. So this is, you know, overall a good phone. It's a solid built phone. I would recommend it.